Today, schools are being asked to do more than help students graduate. They are being asked to prepare students for life, work, and a rapidly changing future workforce. At the same time, districts are working to increase career awareness, expand work-based learning, strengthen employability skills, and give students clearer direction for what comes next. The challenge is that many student experiences happen, but too often they are never fully captured, reflected on, or connected to long-term growth. Skills Passport was built to solve that problem. Skills Passport is a student-centered platform that helps schools turn everyday activities, classroom experiences, and work-based learning opportunities into real evidence of career readiness. Students use the system to identify the skills they are already building, reflect on experiences, document work-based learning, and better understand what careers fit their interests, strengths, and goals. This includes experiences such as job shadows, guest speakers, career fairs, company visits, projects, clubs, service, and other real-world learning opportunities that often go underused as career development tools. Instead of asking students to simply participate and move on, Skills Passport helps them prepare for experiences, reflect afterward, identify what they learned, connect that learning to employability skills, and take the next step with greater purpose. For educators and district leaders, Skills Passport creates visibility. It provides a more structured way to support student growth, aligned to initiatives like the OhioMeansJobs Readiness Seal, reinforce durable and transferable skills, and better understand how students are progressing over time. For students, it creates ownership. They begin to recognize that the things they do every day are building skills, shaping interests, and helping define their future. And for districts, it creates a more scalable and meaningful approach to career readiness, one that connects education, experience, and workforce success. Skills Passport is more than a platform. It is a system for helping students understand what they bring, what they are building, and where they can go next. If your district is looking for a stronger way to connect student experiences to measurable readiness for the future workforce, Skills Passport is built for that purpose.